Hello everybody, and today is going to be a different video. We are going to be talking about the horrors of the Arizona Sunshine Virus. Alright, so I'm going to quickly break down what we're going to talk about. So the first thing we will discuss is the residual behavior of the infected slash Freds. The second thing I will discuss is Patient Zero and the lies from the military. The third thing that I will discuss is how pernicious the virus is and how hyper-transmissible it is. Anyways, let's get straight into this. Now, you could occasionally find infected meditating and holding items in their hands, such as toilet paper and other items. They could even be seen using the toilet sometimes. And this is a perfect example for the infected's residual behavior. This could mean that they're still partly alive, but I personally don't think that, and it also is pretty unlikely, so yeah, but I personally don't think so. The most logical explanation is most likely just neurological echoes. Now, this is pretty terrifying for me because although they are dead, their bodies still have muscle memory from their past lives. Anyways, that's it for this discussion, so let's move on to the next. Alright, so the next discussion is about Patient Zero and the lies from the military. Alright, so one of the most important moments in this video game is when we discover Buddy the dog is actually Patient Zero. Now, the military knew that all dogs are immune to the virus. So they were injecting those dogs with a human-infected serum to try to create a beast. So they were essentially trying to make dogs bioweapons. Now, all these attempts failed due to two main reasons. The first reason is because the serum did not come from Patient Zero. And the second reason is because the serum did not come from a dog, it came from a human. Which is why they wanted to find Buddy, who was both of those. So they never wanted to make a vaccine like they said they did. Instead, they wanted to make bioweapons to fight the infected with. The military soldier that we see in the hospital, also known as the King, says powerful men need powerful beasts to serve them. That's the problem we've been trying to solve. How to take animals from the old world and make them ready for the new one. Alright, let's move on to the third and final discussion. Now, the virus in Arizona Sunshine 2 is very pernicious and hyper-transmissible. Now, I'm going to explain what those two things mean. Pernicious means something has a very harmful, deadly, and destructive effect, and the Arizona Sunshine 2 virus clearly has all of those. In these photos, you can really just see how much damage the virus does to a human body. You can even find tumor-like growths on some infected's faces and other parts of their bodies. Now, hypertransmissible means it is very contagious and can spread from person to person very, very easily. The virus in Arizona Sunshine 2 is bloodborne, which means that if an infected person's bodily fluids enters the bloodstream of an uninfected person, they get infected. So that means you would pretty much need to kill every single infected from range, because if you wouldn't do that, then their blood will most likely get all over you, and yeah, that's a pretty bad thing, to be honest. But that's the part that confuses me, and I think it's a plot hole, because it doesn't really make much sense that the protagonist gets all this blood all over them, but doesn't seem to show any signs of infection, so yeah, but he's also not immune, so like what? So that's why I think he is immune, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense either way, because in the game, no one is immune, but yeah, anyways, that doesn't really matter, but it's just kind of annoying sometimes. Or maybe the game is just canonically played without getting any bodily fluids on you, who knows? So yeah, all that makes it extremely easy to get infected, and it's terrible, honestly. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed watching it. I mean, I really enjoyed making it. It took a little while though, so can you, like, if you made it this far, please like the video at least, because this took a lot of effort, and I really enjoy making these types of videos. I enjoy watching these types of videos from other YouTubers, and yeah, it's just really amazing, honestly. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Oh yeah, and it's kind of a, well, I was gonna say kind of a funny reason, but I mean I don't know if it's funny, but the reason I made this video is because this video doesn't actually like, no one made this video before. No one made a lore video explaining the stuff I just explained. No one ever did that. Like about Arizona Sunshine 2, nobody ever did that. So yeah, that's kind of a flex, to be honest. But I'm just joking. But seriously, I'm proud to be the first person to ever do this. And like I said earlier, guys, please at least like the video, because, well, I already said it earlier, but, it took a lot of effort, and yeah. Anyways, goodbye for real this time.